season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday and Allen are their guards. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Over Middleton. That one a little long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Giannis missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Bridges. Good on the 13-footer.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
The Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Now, here's Johnson. Thomas finds Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Thomas, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Portis. Lopez sets a screen for Portis. In the corner, Middleton with it. Hits it from three-point range.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Crafty move, and he nails the jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got 6.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Allen, right side, kicks it to Middleton, lets it go from deep. That one, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
They've got Lonnie Walker. O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Pass to Bridges. Back to Thomas.
They had some early success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Right side, Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Bridges passes to Thomas. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Beasley against Simmons. Three-pointer, Crowder, good on the three-point shot.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Walker. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Johnson. Launches a 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday dishes to Crowder. A rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Claxton, no good.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
2 seconds. Coming onto the floor for your Knicks, number 1, Mikal.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Dinwiddie outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Left in this one. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Allen and Middleton are your wingmen. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now, here's Bridges, and he's good on the three ball. Bridges has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Well, you look at Claxton, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He did miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Giannis with it. Finney-Smith defending. Lopez kicks to Allen. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 6. Nets trail by 4.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Owens. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bucks are more than willing to share the rock. Chris Middleton says, our team is so unselfish. If anybody has it going, that ball goes to them. Some games it's me, some games it's Giannis, some games it's Drew. We all have a great feel about it. Who has the best matchup and who can create the best look. Kevin?
And David, they're fun to watch. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas has checked in. Beasley's checked in for Milwaukee. The pass to Finney-Smith. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Giannis, and it's Beasley in the corner. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Good work there as it goes. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Holiday finds Giannis. He gets it up, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now Lopez following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Shot's good by Middleton.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots from the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. And the Nets lead by 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Well, Giannis has to push out the distractions here. Take his time and don't rush his process.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Nets leading by 4. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. Dinwiddie with some nice D. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Holiday throws it down.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 1. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. 1 extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Trains it from downtown.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. No good, unable to end this run. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
That's tipped. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here is Allen from deep three-point territory. And so the Bucks take. The win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg